live. Awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna get chat up in just a second. We're gonna be doing a couple different songs today. Not like a whole bunch, but we're gonna do a few. I think we're gonna go with 4 because I have 6 things to do and I want to film a few for future videos. So we're gonna start off with Harry Styles' Kiwi. Sorry for not giving you any visuals and getting my reference photo up. I could have done this beforehand, but you see, I'm a fool, so I didn't. And alright, I need to get chat up real quick. Double check that I'm not blasting out tunes, because that's horrifying for me to hear my own voice. And yeah, so we're gonna do a couple Harry Styles songs, we're gonna do some Shawn Mendes, it's gonna be real fun. I have not done any of these Shawn Mendes songs before, but it should be noted that I have been listening to nothing but that for the last few days. So that's how I've been doing, and it's been real good. I've been very happy. Alright, I just gotta get my reference for Kiwi and we'll be all set. Sorry for taking a second on that. And Vanessa's here. Hey there, these days I always do the streams when I'm on my train. Yay, good. Chillin says hello, Akabel says hello. Hello, folks. I'm going to yawn a lot because it's still like early in the day, and apparently I do that when I'm sleepy now. I'm tired all morning now, which is great. But I do have some energy sweat, and I've been drinking it all morning, so I should be doing a little better soon. How is everyone doing? How is stuff? How are the things? Mood, says Akabel. Yeah, that is my one mood is tired right now, so it's real good. Elijah's here. Hello. Finally flipping here. Are you proud? I am. I'm super proud. I saw that you had voted for noon, and I saw that one other person had voted for 11 when I asked on Twitter when you guys wanted me to do the stream. Because I know that I've been doing it early for some of the US people. But if I do it later in the day, then all my UK people are, like, it's later for them, and I'm trying to find a good time for you guys. And for me, because, like, my being awake enough to actually stream is important to this whole operation, you know? Vanessa says, doing great, getting a new tattoo on Saturday, and having a burrito bowl now. Ooh, burrito bowl sounds good. I'm making a sushi bowl for dinner tonight. My real cool vegan friends teach me really good recipes, and that was one of the things they showed me how to make. And it's literally just rice, avocado, nori, and some soy sauce, and it's really good, and it's what I want tonight, and I have all the stuff for it, and I'm really excited. Also, what's your tattoo of? Tell me about that. I'm excited. I'm like pumped for you. Should also be noted, I do not have any tattoos, but I would like one, but I also am afraid of commitment, so that's why I don't have them. Also, like money. They're kind of pricey, at least like the places I'd be willing to go are, because I'm willing to spend some hot dollars on it because it's on my body forever. So, like, you know, I want to make sure that's like a good one. Chelsea's here. Hello. Guess who's back again? I'm finally back at stream. Good. Oh my god, we got so much of the stream squad. Michael says I wish I could get a tattoo right now. Yeah, same. I just don't have like the funding. Shannon says I'd usually be asleep still, especially since I worked till 2 a.m. last night. Only reason I'm up by schedule that I do. I get to fall asleep between like 10 and 12 is usually when I pass out. And I'm so glad that I have that. And I wake up anywhere between 6 and 9, really. I've been trying really hard to like be up earlier in the day. So 7 is when I feel best getting up. But I don't always, like, you know, get that. Sometimes I sleep in a little longer because I'm groggy, and I like to make myself feel cruddy later in the day by sleeping in later. I don't know. I always feel better when I'm up early, but some mornings I just need that extra sleep. And I want so many tattoos. Yeah. Vanessa says gonna get my Granger's wand, no Obliviate coming out of it. And watercolor optic, gonna get my right rib cage. Ooh, that's cool. I want so many tattoos, says Chelsea. Same. I'd love a tattoo, but I'm technically too young to do so without parental permission, and I know my parents would not approve. Yeah, I feel that. So I wanted, this is like not to like bum you guys out, but I have wanted from the time I was like 12 to now so many different tattoos that I'm very glad I didn't get. And I've changed a lot as a person. So really, I'm glad that I've always been too young to do it. And I'm glad I didn't get some of those tattoos. That's not to say that you can't get cool stuff that age, but I don't know. I am glad that I didn't personally for me, just because my interests change so often. And I don't know. I feel like I would regret a lot of the things I've considered getting. Like now I think that I'd probably like veer away from more like fan based stuff because I don't know. I'll talk about that in a second. What's everyone talking about in chat? Got my first tattoo when I was 18, now I'm getting my fifth one. Sick. Opinions change over time, interests. Yeah. I'm getting on with chores, but I'm listening. And hello, Barry, what's up? Yeah. Well, the thing for me right now is we've all seen like the news about everything and everyone just assumed were cool dudes, and then they turn out to be way less cool and a lot more into like gross stuff and horrible things. And I'm afraid that if I were to get into like anything fan wise for a tattoo, it would end up like the next day. It would have a lot of cannibal murders or something like that. Because that's the way I think about things for some reason. And I'm very like nervous in that respect about what if it turned into something that ended up being really, really awful and all that good stuff. And I don't know. That's something I just irrationally worry about. Not even as much that I would lose interest in something, but that something bad would occur and it'd be like a bad thing to have stuck on my body forever. I got one at 18, so it's Josie, but that I don't really like anymore, but I don't regret doing it, and meant a lot to me at the time. That's fair. And Barry says, I have 6 tattoos for the last 5 years. I don't regret I am. That's good. See, I'm just like, I know how I am with things, but I don't know. I would never want to get something because I worry that I would regret it. So unless I want it for like multiple years, I probably won't get anything, and I don't have anything that's like stuck around that long for me. So waiting on that still. Lasha says that does make sense. The world and people are crazy and yeah. Barry says that's why I would never get anyone else's name. Yeah, no one. I don't like name tattoos at all. They freak me out. It's something that if anyone ever got my name, I'd probably like try to get the flesh off them so it wasn't there anymore. You know, stuff like that. Actually, my mom has my name on her arm. Guess I can't rip her flesh off because she's my mom, but you know. I don't know why I said arm. It's on her ankle. For some reason, I feel like I just said the wrong word. I can't play it back though. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like the idea. And my mom also she's got quite a few. She has her wedding date on her on her calf. I was trying to think the word for calf for some reason it wasn't coming to me. But she's got her wedding date, but it's on a rose with a banner across the stem, and the date's in that. And she was like, see, if anything ever happened, I could fill in the banner and you wouldn't see the date. And I was like, you're so smart, Mom. And so I was like, so if you become widowed, are you going to fill it in? And she was like, no, I'm not dating after that. And I was like, oh, fine, whatever. And she was like, I'm not going to cover it if he dies. And I was like, you should. But that's just me. It's going to make it hard to get back on the dating scene. Someone sees your thigh or leg and they're like, ooh, what's that? Like, my dead husband. This took a weird turn. I'm sorry. This is just because we had this conversation like a few days ago, and it was really stupid and made us both laugh. So that's the relationship I have with my mother. Popping back in real quick. I feel the end that though the lyrics I have my collarbones and bands no longer together, and the person who wrote the song isn't the best guy, but the song still means a lot to me. I like that. Chillin says, I want to get a few matching with a very close friend of mine, basically sister, cuddle with mixed tat. See, I also like never want to get anything that matches someone else. That's totally a personal thing for me though, because like I've had maybe one friend that like, or no, I guess I have like 3 of them now. I've got a few solid friends that I've had for like a few years, but I don't think I'd want to get tattoos with anyone. Like I'd go and get one with someone, but I don't think I'd want matching. I don't know. That's totally just me having commitment issues, I think, and like worrying that anything could happen in the future, or I don't know. I just see stuff going wrong and seeing myself regret it, and that's totally a personal thing for me. That was Kiwi by Harry Styles, by the way. I guess we were into tattoo talk, and I did not do what I was supposed to do and like tell you guys what I'm doing. Popping back into chat. Lasha says in spending the whole underage life trying to avoid will be simple infinity loop, small one, no names or such. I feel that. That's good. Hebby says Juvie, who had messed up their Obama joke with an I instead of an O, or they did on purpose just to upset me more. All right. And I'm gonna get this set up. We're gonna do Shawn Mendes songs because I haven't listened to anything else in a few days because I'm developing a problem, I think. And Barry says, I mean, I don't think I'd get a matching tattoo with someone except maybe Juvie because I love them. Oh, awkward Juvie showed up. Yeah, right? I could don't tell Hey Juvie, don't tell Barry I said this, but I think Barry might like you. Agabel says, okay, this is the stupidest thing, but I read this fan fiction Stay With Me in October. It literally changed my life. And there's a little picture about it with flowers, and I want them. That'd be really cute. But, I mean, people get fan fiction doesn't mean it's any different, really, because it's still something that someone wrote and was, like, I assume really good writing if it meant that much. So, I mean, go for it. But, I don't know. If I do anything, I do want, ignore the big scratch from the puppy dog. I would like a small flower pot or plant pot right here. I think that'd be cute. And then on my thigh, I would kind of like to get I don't know, just a little floral piece, but I'm not 100% sure how I'd want it to look. I don't have anything designed for it. And I was going to get that before I moved to college, and then I didn't. And now I'm a college student, so my money goes to bills and snacks. So that's really fun. I love being an adult. Here we go. But yeah, so honestly, just my insecurity about it is why I don't have any. Because I love tattoos. I think they're really beautiful. It's just that I am so the person that I am, and I would never want to regret it. And so I just anxiety talk myself out of it every time I think about it. So it's real good. There we go. And there we go. Which is weird because I had no second thoughts on getting my second piercing because I have one ear piercing now. I had 2, but the second one got really infected because I got it done at Walmart. Don't get your piercings done at Walmart. I mean, I got the first one and it turned out fine, but I did not physically watch that woman clean off the gun, so kinda my bad for letting her put it in my ear. I just assumed that it had been cleaned. So my ear got real infected on my second one, and it's almost done closing, I think. I can't really feel it as much anymore, so I'm thinking I'd like to get a second one, but I didn't even think too hard on that before I got it done, because it wasn't a big deal for me. Juva says, I have so many plans, but so little function. Also, the stuff you did last time for us to ride, I can't believe how fast it came. Yay, I'm glad. Piercings are great because if you don't like it, you can take it out. I want my septum done. So, I'm talking a lot about family today. That's weird. Don't usually talk about them because, privacy. But this is stuff that is relevant, and I don't think they'll mind me saying. But my sister has, she had a lot of piercings. She had, I believe, in her temples, she had some. She had something else on her face. I don't think she had a nose piercing. I don't recall it if she did. And she had, I want to say, like, she had the corset ones that were all up her back, and she had a few others that were in just like really straight places. She had pages, and when she took them out, there's some pretty like deep scars from those because a lot of them are a little bit woof. I have 6 tattoos and 0 piercings because I'm terrified of needles. My dude, how do you think tattoos are done? Listen, no, I understand it's totally different. Like, every time my mom talks about it, she talks about how wildly different it is. I'll only get a piercing done at a tat place. Do not go to any place that does the guns. Yeah, well, I learned that now because my father did not think of this when we were going, and it was real fun because the first one turned out totally fine. I have like minimal scar tissue, like for what it was. It is as best as it could have turned out. It's totally fine. The other ones were really uneven and they got infected really bad to the point that I could not keep earrings in it and it was just gross. Okay, what are we doing? We're into In My Blood by Shawn Mendes. Because I'm into Shawn Mendes right now. This is for my Patreon lady who is amazing and gives me $75 a month. It's that big tier and she gets like a monthly gift box. So she's getting that, and that's what this is gonna be. I remember when I got my ears pierced when I was 11, I almost broke my friend's freaking hand. Oh, that's fun. Sarah says my second set of ear piercings I got done with a gun. It took me 2 whole hours to take the earrings out because they're clamped into my ear. I had that issue with my first one. I had to have Brandy take them out, and it had been like weeks upon weeks after it was ready. Vera says, but like tattoos don't go as deep as, and once it's done, it's done. Sarah says, learn to read. I agree. Also, I've been trying to wear earrings more lately, so it has been hell. Please send help. I have to take them out. It was so bad. Woof. Yeah, if you go a while without them, it kind of gets them tender after. Yeah, my mom's second grandma had to do it at some place that did the gun. She doesn't and use the second ones, hasn't for a long time. Yeah. Also, for those of you who are curious as to why that was just grandma instead of my grandma, that's my cousin. We're related. Unfortunate for her. Also, Shawn Mendes, my dude, like, dang. How have I been sleeping on this so long? Y'all were really just gonna let me not fall in love with this boy? Really? Really? Rude. Lasha says I want more ear piercings. I only have one, but apparently my aunt can do them, so yeah, cool. That's fair. I don't look at the needle. Yeah, fair. Friendship canceled, says Sarah. Listen! Shawn Mendes is a good sing boy. He sings good. And also, this was requested by my Patreon supporter who gets the big package, so she gets what she wants because she pays my car insurance. You know how it is. Here we go. I love this song so much, no matter what Sarah says. This song is a gay song, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Shawn Mendes is gay, but let's be real. Every song he's done, it's gay. It doesn't matter if he's gay. It's just that it's just every song he's done is just gay culture right there, straight up. It's so good. Also, Sarah, you still need to listen to Why because that's about us. Pretty sure. Tag yourself on Good Sing Boy. Listen! He is a good sing boy. I'm Sarah canceling our friendship, though. That's what I'm tagging myself as. Because she has bad taste in music. And by bad taste, I mean she doesn't like every weird thing that I'm into that doesn't it all fit the rest of our tastes, so. Haha, straight up. That's what you're tagging yourself as. Because, let's be real, that's the funniest thing I've said in a second. I'm not very funny when I'm trying to paint these, I'm realizing. I'm very bad at talking and making the words happen, but I apologize. I really love how this looks, though. This is so pretty. only want to listen to Shawn Mendes until I die right now. That's how I feel. The Funny Farm song You're Dead, yeah. Star says, I'm gonna say something about One Direction and bad taste, but I'm in the wrong place for you know, Squad really has some varying opinions there, so you're safe. You're safe. But yeah, you can't mock my One Direction taste in a lot of these snazzy Starlight areas, because you see, they'll eat you. They'll end you. It's done. Because these people have some strong feelings for the most part. Except for Stream Squad. The Stream folks do not care too much. I wanted a septum piercing, but my nose is a mess. Oh, mood. I have so many allergies that I don't know that I could do it. I do like the idea of doing just a side piercing for my nose, but again, I can't breathe good. That is In My Blood by Shawn Mendes. We're going to do 2 more Shawn Mendes songs, and then we're going to call it a stream because I need to film a few things, and I've only got so many things I can do right now. Also, if you have time on the stream or at any point, I need to get 2 doodles so I can pick a song for my mom for I can do those. I'm running because I only planned for 4 songs, like only a bit of battery because I didn't think because I only planned on doing these 4, so I didn't charge it too much past that. So I will do that absolutely once we finish upstream, if that's cool with you. And that's In My Blood. Oh, Jesus, why is that happening? My throat does a thing. We call it the pterodactyl. Everyone makes fun of it. It was very fun to have in high school. Love when that happens during exam. Hiccuping all this time now. We don't know what it is. It's just bad. Also, I've got paint all over my headphones again. It's always that bright pink paint. Totally understandable. DM me the songs just whenever you have the time. She's not getting married until September. Okie dokie. I will get those as soon as I can. I'll probably have time after the stream, so. I also need to go buy paint because I'm out of a few and that needs to change. Because I hope I can get through this order session with what I've got. And if I run out, I'm done. It's over. But so far, we seem to be doing okay. I just gotta run. I have to go to Walmart for them because it's the cheapest place to get them, but I hate the Walmart in Dearborn, so I have to, psych myself up to go. And I'm not, super psyched yet. I'll probably convince myself later today. But, no. Not something I want. Have I talked about how every time I go there, people stop me in the parking lot asking for money? I'm always alone. And I'm always, it's always someone who's way bigger than me who could beat me up if they wanted to, if they really wanted the money. And I, not that they would. I've never had that happen. But every time I'm around people and they want something from me, I'm like, oh, they'll beat me up if I don't give it to them. And that's not a good thought to have when you see people. But it is the thought that it comes. So that's my life. I'm anxious about those kinds of things. The number one way to scare me is to be in public, then ask me for something that I don't have. That's, I feel like I'm lying even if I don't have it. It's, yikes. Detroit's got some good folks who like to ask me for things, and I'm not used to that. I'm not used to handling those scenarios, because that doesn't happen in the town I'm from, because, yikes. Walmart, yeah, so glad I don't work there anymore. Most of the others were fine, but some of the managers, yeah, I bet. Alright, we're going to do another song. We're going to work on Lost in Japan. Because that song, okay, it literally mentions seeing all the rainbows on your timeline, so I'm pretty sure this is a gay song. Let's be real, guys. And to point out, I don't know if he is gay or out, and I want to, make that clear, but his songs are just straight up gay culture. The song Why is about me and Sarah and how we don't know how to talk about our feelings. It's great. Alright, let's get this together. But Lost in Japan is really pretty, and I like it a lot. It's got some soft piano here, which is real nice. There we go. I love this so much. I'm so happy. The song, everything I've listened to in the last few days has just been Shawn Mendes, and I'm sorry about that. Boston, Japan. Yes, that's a place, Sarah. You're right. You're so right. You're so right. I love it already. This is so good. Sarah, I want you to listen to why. That's all I want. When I start working on it, please listen along, because it's about us and our communication issues, and it's really nice. And I think that it's a good song for you to listen to, because every time I listen to it, I think about you, and I just think that's really special, and I like you a lot. And that uncomfortable situation that Sarah and I have, there we go. Let's be done with that now. I love this song, though. It's so pretty. There we go. Sorry, I'm getting quiet on you. Number one, and focusing on this, and also I'm out of good stories, I think. I don't think anything has actually happened to me recently that has been worth talking about. God, what are you? Gay? First world problem, drinking water too quickly, then getting to eat a spoonful of ice cream and then getting a stomach ache. Oh no. That is a first world problem, and I relate way too much. Please stop talking about me as if it's you, because that's my life right there. Actually, I woke up this morning, and it was around 6 a.m. I woke up because my stomach hurt real bad. I felt really woozy and nauseous, so I went and I sat on my bathroom floor for a while, just kind of waiting to barf, and it never came, but it was one of those things where, I probably would have felt better if I would have just done it and thrown up and gotten it over with, but I didn't want to, because I don't think I've ever wanted to barf. It's just I knew it would have felt better, but it just didn't come. So I sat on the bathroom floor for a while at 6 in the morning and didn't feel good. And I had my smoothie bowl this morning, and then I got that same feeling after I ate, which was kind of gross. I'm getting in a little bit of my throat now, and of course, because I have an issue, I was sitting there in the bathroom and I was like, oh no, it's toxic shock syndrome. Because that times, the time of the blood moon, if you will. I know some of you will not, but oh geez, that's weird. I've had that happen before. Yeah, I've just been kind of nauseous today, and there's no real reason for it. But I'm also getting those weird little fever issues I have. There we go. And I think I've talked about this before, but we believe it's an autoimmune issue, and then maybe it's not. We're not sure at this point. I haven't been to a doctor for it in a while because I've kind of been managing the symptoms. From what we understand, it's not something that's going to make me die soon, so not a huge concern for me now that I've got the ability to manage my symptoms and I've learned what helps me, but I get really, really bad fatigue, and also I have a lot of issues with heat intolerance. If it's past 80, I'm gonna have really bad time, get dizzy, throw up. And I also just have these hot flashes that they're menopause intense hot flashes, and they'll last for hours at a time, and we don't know what they are. And I get dizzy, I get nauseous, and I think it might just be a flare-up of that going into this. So D-Cup is literally the best thing ever. But consider, ouch. That's my big thing, and there's okay, we're gonna talk about periods, guys, for the folks who don't like that. Just throwing it out there. We're gonna talk about periods now. You never have to worry about TSS. See, okay, so the thing is with the Diva Cup, when you wear it and you're in public and you have to take it out, imagine that you have to take this out and you have to, like, imagine you're poor like me, you only have one, and you gotta rinse it in public, or alternatively, put in a baggie and carry your bloody cup around with you. I don't like either of those things at all. To be frank, the mom of the kid in my sister's class died from toxic shock. Yeah, see, and I'm aware that it's an actual issue, and that's why it frightens me, but I also don't like the feeling of pads. I have issues with insertion with anything that, like, isn't a plastic applicator on a tampon. I can't do the cardboard ones, they won't go in. So, like, I know that the shape of a Diva Cup, I would not be able to put it in. I'm on mine right now, says Lasha. Yeah, I just finished the other day. Since I got this weird sickness we were just talking about, I have gone from having like 8-day intense cramp, horrible, like blackout cramps, really heavy periods. But since I got sick, I've been having like 3 to 4 days light, barely any cramps. It's been great. I tried Diva Cup one time in TMI, but I ended up crying in the shower because I couldn't get it. Yeah, I feel that. Lasha says tampons are literally my nightmare, and I'm not dying of infection. Nope. Yeah, see, I understand that completely, and since I started using them, I've been so much more comfortable, and I don't like the feeling of pads. That, and my pads overflow really fast, so I have to have a tampon and a pad, or else I will overflow. Because I just get a whole bunch of blood. Like, it's not painful anymore. Since I got sick and stopped having, like, the long periods, I've not had as much pain with it. But I do have, like, a pretty heavy flow. So that's gross and upsetting and not a good time, you know? You know those things that are bad times? We're gonna do Why by Shawn Mendes, which is a good time. And I'm bringing my laptop a little closer because I'm connected with headphones and I don't want to, like, you know, just lean the wrong way and pull the headphone out of my ear or launch the laptop off my desk. But yeah, so I'm only really comfortable with tampons, and I have to have them because of the extra bloods. Once you get used to them, they don't hurt. I've been using them for 3 years now. I've only had to change it in public 3 times because they can stay in for up to 12 hours. Okay, but we're gonna get really gross. Clumps. I'm clumpy. So I'm also, like, nervous about that. I feel like the amount of skin that would go into it, that'd take up the whole dang cup. Like, within a few minutes, I'd just be fresh out. It's a really bad issue. There's not much I can do about it. It's just I get a lot of that uterus lining out, and it comes out in big old chunks, and I feel like it'd just be done. Takes a while to get used to them, but it gets so much easier. Yeah, I think I could get used to it, but, like, I also have such short, light periods that I think the risk of tampons doesn't bug me too much. But I do, of course, like, wake up in the middle of the night, and if I feel a little sick for whatever reason, like, totally bearing in mind that I feel sick all the time because I have whatever this thing is that I have. I still, every time I'm like, oh, it has to be toxic shock. And I don't know why that's my go-to thought, but it always is if I'm, like, a little bit ill and also in my period. Or just got off it, or whatever. But that is, like, my worst nightmare. But I also, like, am willing to take the risk of it. I live next to a hospital, so that's convenient, right? That's true, but I'm still afraid of pain, so I respect you guys regardless of what you use. Yeah, and, like, I'm not judging either way, because, like, everyone has their thing that works best for them. It's just that, like, because I used only pads for a long time. And also, I don't know when this turned into, like, period talk 101, but that's fine with me. Sorry to the folks who don't like it. But I don't know, since I started using, because I got my period at 11, which is a little early. And so, because it was on New Year's Eve, because we were all like counting down, and I was like, oh, this is Countdown to Womanhood. Great. Love it. And I went to the bathroom. I was like, that's not good. And I knew what it was, but I wasn't interested in it. It was like a while ago, and then once I switched over, I just like I found a big preference. Oh, I love this song. This song is Me and Sarah, and I just want you all to know that. This is Why by Shawn Mendes. So good. It makes me so happy. It holds way more than tampons, and it holds chunks better than tampons. Like, it's definitely personal choice, but you gotta use what's best for you. I just know these things have worked for me. Weird. Get your ovaries removed, fix all these problems. Yeah. Hey. Aaron says, love having this conversation that's happening. Yeah, we've been going on periods for a minute I don't know why. Because I woke up feeling sick and immediately assumed toxic shock. Which I don't have any of the symptoms of toxic shock, but I felt a little sick this morning, so that's what I went to, because I like to assume the worst possible diseases, because then when I find out it's not the worst one, I feel better. Ah, there we go. Unless, of course, someday I will have the worst case disease, and then I'll just be real bummed, but I'll also be like, knew it. And I can be like, see, Mom? I knew. It'll be real good. I got mine at 11 and it came right before I was going swimming. Oh, that's so period talks and pay attention. What is wrong with me? No, you know what? Everybody gotta have period talk sometimes. It's a good talk to have. Alright. We're gonna be all set. And we're gonna be done. And I'm gonna title this What? There we go. Aaron, you came in at a bad time because this is the last song. It's all done. But I will hopefully be back on next week. I'm not going to go tomorrow, and then Saturday I'm puppy sitting. Because for those of you who have seen my Instagram and Tumblr, I puppy sit my friend's boy sometimes, and he's a good boy, and I love him. Wait, no, says Lexi. Oh my god, Lexi, you can't watch this one. There's surprises for you on this. I just got here. Yeah, you guys are like really bad at your timing. I love you so much. But you guys suck at timing. But it's all good. But yeah, so for those of you who follow me on Instagram and Tumblr, I post pictures of Dexter now and then. He's a puppy I watch every now and then for my friends when they go out and do stuff. And also, I like to, that's my go-to place for, a weekend when I just want to get out of the house. I go see them, and now and then I watch The Boy, and it's real, real good. Is that the pit bull? Or looks like one? Yes, he's a pit, and who knows what else? They think he might be pit lab. He's adopted, and he's a rescue, so he's got his issues, but he's such a sweet little baby. He's so good. I love him so much. I will post more pictures this weekend of him on all the social medias, because he's just so good, and I want him to represent me. But I will do that. Shaylin says, hey, you should check out Round 1 sometime when you work at Great Lakes Crossing next time you travel somewhere this way. I don't know where if it's along 96, I can totally do that because that's what I take everywhere. I see him on Snap and I love him. Yeah, he's so good. Okay, fine, I have to go get a tattoo anyway. See you later. Bye, Lexi. Have fun. I will see you guys soon. Hopefully next week. I love you, and goodbye.